Do you have to sneak up on me like that?
Yes, I do.
So, is it really you, Elijah, you troubler of Israel?
Oh, Ahab.
What?
I have not troubled Israel, but you have, and your father's house, because you have abandoned the commandments of Yahweh and followed the Baals. Now, therefore, send and gather all Israel to me here at Mount Carmel, and the 450 prophets of Baal, and the 400 prophets of Asherah, who eat at Jezebel's table.
But Jezebel's going to...
Just do it, Ahab.
Oh dear.
Children of Israel, how long will you go back and forth between two different opinions? If Yahweh is God, follow him, but if Baal, then follow him. Look at me! I alone am a prophet of Yahweh, but Baal's prophets are 450 men. Let 2 bulls be given to us, and let them choose 1 bull for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on the wood, but put no fire to it. And I will prepare the other bull, and lay it on the wood, and put no fire to it. And you call upon the name of your God, and I will call upon the name of Yahweh, and the God who answers by fire, he is God.
That is a good idea.
Yes, it is. Alrighty then, prophets of Baal, choose for yourselves 1 bull, and prepare it first, for ye are many, and call upon the name of your God, but put no fire to it.
All right, Elijah. We'll choose that fatted bull over there.
I'm not fatted. I'm not even a bull.
Oh.
How did I even get here?
All right, Elijah. We done what you said. 1 prepared bull, an actual bull, and no fire. Now behold the power of Baal. Oh, Baal, answer us.
Maybe try crying louder, for he is a god. You know, he's probably busy. Oh, I betcha he's gone to the bathroom and cannot be disturbed. Oh, he could be taking a wee little nap. Or maybe he just upped and bailed out on you.
Baal! Baal! Oh, come on! We've danced frenzied dances for you. We have cried aloud and cut ourselves, as is our custom. We are bloody and tired. Where is your fire? Baal! 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 Baal!
Children of Israel, come near to me. Too near. Children of Israel, you are now at an appropriate distance. I have repaired the altar of Yahweh that had been thrown down. I have taken 12 stones according to the number of tribes of the sons of Jacob, to whom the word of Yahweh came, saying, Israel shall be your name. And with the stones I have built an altar in the name of Yahweh. I have put wood on the altar in order, and cut an actual bull in pieces, not the very svelte cow with the rather odd tongue.
Thank you.
As I was saying...
Hold up! I get why you built the altar the way you did, with the 12 stones and all. And you have the standard wood and sliced up bull. But what's with the huge trench around it?
Oh, that's the best part. And since you're here, fill 4 jars with water and pour it on the burnt offering and on the wood.
Elijah, need I remind you that we are in the midst of a drought that you yourself brought upon this land? Is this really a wise use of water?
Fill 4 jars with water and pour it on the burnt offering and on the wood.
Just do it.
And then do it a second time and a third time.
Are you insane? What he said.
The sacrifice is soaking wet.
The wood is soaking wet. The altar is soaking wet. The trench around the altar is running with water.
Precious, life-giving water. I don't see how this is relevant to the sacrifice burning.
Yeah, this looks like another chance for us to win this thing. Woohoo!
Hold on. He's starting to pray.
O Yahweh, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known this day that ye are God in Israel, and that I am your servant, and that I have done all these things at your word. Answer me, O Yahweh, answer me, that this people may know that you, Yahweh, are God, and that you have turned their hearts back.
Ah! Fire from heaven!
Completely consuming the burnt offering, and the wood, and the stones,
And the dust! And it's even looked up all the water that was in the trench!
and all the people are falling on their faces.
Yahweh, He is God! Yahweh, He is God!
Yahweh, He is God. Yahweh, He is God.
Seize the prophets of Baal, let not one of them escape, and if they run, ye will look for them, ye will find them, and you will...
Uh-oh.
Jezebel, dear, it would seem that your Church of Baal and Ashtaroth is now a non-profit organization.